Well, greetings everyone. Larry from Rushing Forward Adventures back to you after an extended hiatus. I've been doing some stuff, but just nothing really noteworthy that I felt about recording. But I got my Massey and both wheel horses in here, getting them prepared, because if you look outside, we got green grass already, and out there at the farm the grass is already needing to be mowed. So I decided to do some maintenance. Now last year, while I was out there, that's the deck off this wheel horse. Last mowing of the season, the deck belt kind of shredded, come apart, all that wonderful stuff. So now the reason, of course, I had the deck off the Massey for snow removal, because even though it's 76 degrees today, about 4 or 5 days ago we had snow on the ground still. We took a sudden dip in temperatures, about 40 degrees in less than 24 hours, from about 60 to about 20, and got snow. And then 2 days later it was back in the 60s and 70s, and so it melted all. But I had the deck off because I use it for snow removal. And then last year I got on this, got it running, and actually took it to some shows, got the electric start working on it, put a battery in it. Believe it or not, them tires have stayed up since I aired them up last spring. I mean, they don't look the greatest in the world, but anyway. But while I was working on it, I had the deck off, but we did get the pulleys and the spindles and all that freed up on that deck. So technically, I plan on getting the deck mounted back up, but I really need to protect them wheels. I really don't want to. I don't know that so much that I want to paint them, but I got to get the rust off of them and put something on them to prevent them from rusting further. I might paint them, or I might just put a clear coat over them. May just put a clear coat over the whole thing, because I really like the used look, the look that it's got. Did do some pricing on a new seat for this one, because this in here we actually still use out there at the farm to mow. It's easy to get around. It's small enough and nimble enough to get into some tighter areas that with a 60-inch deck will not fit. Plus this has got this, which I guess I could pull it with that, and has a trailer that has a sprayer. We have a sprayer mounted in it. It's the old wheel horse trailer that we put a container type sprayer in. I don't know if I've ever, I know I've shown the trailer and this together, because I had that over there at the show, but it didn't have the sprayer in the back. But they just doing routine maintenance. Now I've already changed the oil in this one, drained it and changed it, but it's been 3 months since I released a video, and I thought maybe I'd bring you back, and that I'm still doing. I've just not been doing as much, but These are easier to change the oil without the deck on. primarily because the deck, if you see the drains on all these, like that drain there, and well, the drain on this one's on the other side, but they go, and that one there too, and they drain right down into the, basically the deck. So if you don't, they drain right onto the deck, and you can't really put a pan in there. At least I've not been able to. I'm sure they make a specialty pan, but at any rate, I've got that one changed, so I got to change the rest of these. I just picked up the oil and filter for this one, and this one of course just is oil, but I want to get this one going first because I'll be using it first. This one here, there's still some other maintenance to go on, but while I'm in the oil changing mood, we'll just do all the oil changes at the same time. I got the blades off the this one, this wheel horse, and need to sharpen them up a little bit. They don't look terrible, but I need to go ahead and sharpen them up. Then I got to get the deck for this one out of the shed, get everything greased up, get it all prepared, and kind of go from there. Not so sure that this, it's taken me twice to try to get a filter, or try to get a belt. I'm not so sure that it's going to fit, but we're going to do our best, and I think that'll sit there. We're not going to open the door because so the wind won't get to it. I'm going to start this up and get this deck back up. That's the advantage of having a bucket. You can just bring the deck right up to you. Wouldn't think so at this warm temperatures outside. Aha! Come right up there. Now, we'll try our, this is the second attempt of getting this belt on here. First one would not, I could not get it to go. So, first thing we got to do is feed it back through here. We'll put it around that one. Then it's got to go around here. Up. But it's got to go down on the bottom pulley like that, and then it's got to go around that pulley. So easiest way I've seen to try to get this to spring back is to do it that way. Oh, come on. Hey, she's on there. Gets loose. So, really kind of need a belt in between those, but I think that'll work. I think we're going to go with that. We'll just go with that here. I'm going to go ahead and give her some shots of grease just to much greased. I suppose on this there's not much to grease. I mean, we got the wheel bearings and the front hubs, and there's a greaser in this steering. But I'm not sure if it's on this side or that side. I would hope it's on this side because you'd be able to get to it. Oh, there it is. I'll see it. I don't know if you can see it, but I see it. The screen went out. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see it. Put a couple squirts into that. Got me some new gloves. They had them on special. So, all right. See if the grease zerk's on the outside of this bearing or on the inside. Come on, grease zerk. Oh, it's right there. Cool. Got the spindles, steering spindles that need to be greased. But been having some trouble with you can see that corrosion on the old battery. Well, I got some stuff here. Now, I like Blaster. Well, Blaster has apparently come out with a battery terminal cleaner and protectant. So it says basically you spray that, soak it down good, let it soak. Oh yeah, shake the can before you spray. It's supposed to come out in a foam, and supposed to turn red. Don't know. Don't have any trouble with the other one too much. Okay. Then that's supposed to stay on there 15 minutes. So, while that's doing that, I'll probably take the blades over here and try to sharpen them up a little bit. I just do that with a grinder. It's easier for me. Boy, this camera's getting warm. Well, if you can see my workbench and me. Hi. I think you can see me. We'll turn you slightly. Maybe it's a little better. All right. So basically, what we do is we got a grinder, and we just grind that edge. How about that? Well, screen went blank again. Now, does that mean you're not recording, or does that mean you're recording, but you kind of look like you're tilted? Am I tilted? I think I'm tilted. Okay. Let's try to straighten you out here. That looks a little less tilted anyway. Am I square with you, fellas? Or folks? Okay. Well, let's see how it goes. This might be loud. Now, as you can see, that puts a pretty good edge on her. Don't want to take a lot off unless I have to, because you can see these are kind of getting wore down. Well, I mean, what can you say? No more than I'm taking off, I'm not really worried about the balance of the blade. Not taking enough off to really knock it out of balance too much, so I'm not going to worry about the balance. And just like that, we got 3 blades to cut. Got a nice edge. I don't want them razor sharp because they dull real quick that way. So, at any rate, there's 3 blades that are lined up. So, we'll get him back on the deck, and then we'll well, it's foaming up something. It says it's going to turn it red. Well, I'm going to leave it for 15 minutes, then we'll see. At any rate, folks, for now, that's that. And I'll bring you back when I get some farther along here, and I'm going to go ahead and get the blades bolted back up on the deck and get it slid around here in front of the tractor. And as you see, the chains are on the tractor. Well, I use that to lift the front end of this up, so instead of having to drag the deck sideways through there, for me, it's just easier to lift the tractor up and roll the deck underneath it. So that's what I've been doing. And that's the advantage of having a tractor with a scoop on the front of it. Loader on the front. So, all right. Well, folks, thanks for watching. I'll bring you back with some more content here. Well, folks, that battery cleaner protectant didn't do too bad. Look how cleaned that corrosion up pretty good on that. Now, what it says to do is, of course, I dried it off, it says to wipe it off, so I wiped it off. But then it says to, because it's also supposed to be a protectant, as you can see. I'm supposed to coat it again till it foams on both of them, and then just kind of let it set, and then it'll it does say if it turns red again, though, I need to wipe it off and rinse it off again and wipe it off. But if it stays yellow and then just kind of foams down, then that'll work. But oh, it says spray light coating. Well, I don't think that's kind. Well, okay, we're going to call that a light coating. There's a light coating there, folks. All right, folks. We'll call it there, and I'll bring you back when I got more. Oh, I thought I'd bring you back. See, it's a lot easier to lift your front end up than kind of really the deck right in where it needs to go. I guess I didn't move the belt out far enough to be out of the way, but and just like that, we got the deck underneath it. All we got to do is fasten it up. So, I'll tell you, that makes it a whole... Folks, bring you back in a little bit. Now she's back together in one piece. And deck lifts. Hooked up. Need to tighten the front belt here. think I am on the pulley, am I? Oh yeah, I'm on the pulley. Yep. On the pulleys. Drive. Well, that should be good enough. Bring it back momentarily here.